original.
Hello and welcome to Webcrawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we play your voicemails and read your reviews and read your emails if we have any. I'm Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
Do we have any reviews?
We have one.
Woohoo!
This is from Mari85BRZ. Best find. Found you guys through The Alarmist about a month ago. So glad I did. I'm 150 episodes in, and I feel like you all are my friends, even the listeners. Not sure if Jeb is still around, but he's my favorite caller. Keep up the good work. La la la. Jeb is still around.
Jeb is still around. Wow, thank you for really binging. We really appreciate it.
150 episodes in a month.
I think I'm going to do math. You're crazy.
I'm not.
150 times 40. That's 6,000 hours.
No.
How many hours divided by
How
24
are you not
hours in a day?
By us? We do have some emails.
Uh-oh.
This is from Nicole. Purple People Cult, which we talked about them.
Yeah.
I'm in interior design, and 2 days ago I was at a client's house in Walnut Creek, California. We're looking over fabric swatches when I noticed their beautiful view and complimented it. My client then asked if I'd ever heard of the Purple People Cult, and of course I basically scream, yes, in excitement over what she might be about to tell me. I love this shit. And then she took me to her backyard and showed me that they had a very clear view right into the Purple People Cult's compound. I didn't see anyone this day, but she said they often can be seen sunbathing, riding around on golf carts, and playing tennis, all while in the nude. I'm so jealous that they have such interesting neighbors. I'd be out there every day lounging on a lawn chair with my popcorn in one hand and a set of binoculars in the other if I was her. That's all. Love you guys. Nicole in Marin County. That's crazy, living next to a cult.
That's so insane. I cannot even imagine.
This is from Emily. It's the subject is pervert teacher Ouija boards. Ouija boards.
Tell us about
Ouija
the Ouija
board scare. Okay, so I just left a voicemail telling this story. Oh, okay, we haven't heard it yet, but I was really nervous and was talking really fast, so I wanted to email you too. So basically, when I was in the 7th grade, we had this really creepy substitute teacher, but we didn't know how creepy he was at first. He was the building sub, so he was always in the school somewhere. He was 23 years old, and if I remember correctly, he was kind of hot. But if you went up to ask him a question, he would rub your back and sometimes under your shirt. But we were 13, so I never thought anything of it. That's creepy. Fast forward to the spring chorus concert where police charge in and arrest him. It turns out he was hooking up / statutory raping 9th grade girls on the regular, both in the school and at their houses, and their parents found out from the conversations he was having with them online. He was facing 20 to 40 years in jail, but he killed himself in the car in his garage before he was sentenced.
Oh, Jesus.
It was a huge deal for all of us at the time. A few years later, when I was 15, my friends and I got a Ouija board and thought it would be funny to summon him.
Oh, no. No.
All of my friends were on one side of the table and I was on the other, and we were alone. We were talking to him and I didn't really believe it. But suddenly I felt a hand slide up my back and unhook my bra.
You have to stop. You need to stop. No.
I was so shook. It was terrifying. I think about it from time to time and I'm convinced that creep was jerking his ghost stick off to 4 15-year-olds.
I'm sure.
13 years and that shit freaks me out. Anyways, love you guys. Found you from The Alarmist a few weeks ago and I'm binging. Aww. I'm still at August 2020, but I'm trucking through. Allie, Melissa, and Maria, y'all are hot, and I want to be you when I grow up. Boing. Love always and forever, Emily. Damn.
She sent a link. That's so gross.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to include a link to this story about Mr. Anderson, the creepy pervert ghost teacher. There's a whole news story about it.
God. Yeah. Do not try to summon harmful people on
a
Ouija board. On the Ouija board.
The Ouija boards.
The Ouija boards.
This is from Jim, Durr family episode Cancer Hoaxer from the 90s. Uh-oh. I really enjoyed your episode on the Durr family. I experienced a cancer hoaxer back in the mid-90s, and I thought I'd share. In 1995, I was in my mid-20s and in the second year of my graduate school program at a large Midwestern university. For context, the internet was a thing, but was still very new. Detailed medical information wasn't really online. There was, of course, no such thing as social media. That fall, a new student...
Are you okay? A new
student joined our program. I'll call her Jan. Very, very 90s name. Jan was a non-traditional student, which was code for older. She's probably in her late 40s or early 50s. Told us she grew up in the south coast of Spain. She had a young daughter. She was a lovely woman who became the quote-unquote mom of our small group. She brought baked goods to class, occasionally had us over to her apartment for tea and wine. She also had a car, which was a rare possession in our small college town. She loved driving people to the grocery store or wherever else we needed to go. Sounds a little too good to be true so far.
Yeah. Jan.
In her second semester, Jan began telling those of us who were closest to her that she had been diagnosed with stomach cancer. She started taking some time off from class. A few of us joined the rotation of friends who would drive her to the hospital for her doctor's visits and treatments.
Oh, no.
On those occasions, she insisted that we drop her off at the hospital, then just take her car to run errands or do whatever we needed. What? Some of the time, we skipped class to take care of Jan. A few of the faculty bent over backwards to accommodate her schedule and the fact that she was extremely fatigued from her treatment. One professor even agreed to conduct our small group seminar at her apartment. His wife was a cancer survivor, and she and Jan bonded. Oh, no.
Oh, this is going to get bad.
Near the end of the school year, Jan declared that the cancer was in remission. We had a big party at her place. She told us she was going to go visit her parents and daughter who lived in another Midwestern city about 300 miles away before the summer term started in 3 weeks. A couple weeks in her visit, she called my best friend and told him that her cancer had come back. She had emergency surgery, and an orange-sized tumor was removed from her stomach. She was extremely sick and needed to come down and drive her back to our college town so she could resume treatment. So he, dutifully, at his own expense, flew down to meet her. He offered to pick her up at her parents' house. She insisted on meeting him at the airport. They connected and he drove her in her car back to town, about a 6-hour drive. Given the topic of the episode I'm writing about, I don't think I need to tell you how this all ended.
Yeah, I'm scared.
A few of us had begun to get suspicious because Jan didn't lose any hair during her treatment, and she didn't seem all that sick. We also thought it was unusual that she could have major surgery and then drive herself to the airport to meet my friend only days later. And what about her daughter? Why couldn't she take care of all of this? I'm not 100% sure how the truth all came out. I had already started to distance myself from Jan, but she, of course, never had cancer. We also learned she didn't have a daughter, and she and her parents were from Mexico, not Spain. Her parents apparently did live in the Midwest, and she did stay with them on her trip, but everything else was a lie. I've often wondered what motivated her to spin this elaborate lie. I can only imagine that she felt out of place being so much older than the rest of us. Or maybe this was just the latest in a long string of tales she had fabricated her whole life. Maybe if the internet and social media had existed, she would have done all this on Facebook like the Durr family.
Oh my God.
And we all felt taken advantage of. But apart from missing some classes and my friend being out the cost of a plane ticket, there was no material losses from any of this. Anyway, your episode reminded me about Jan. I thought I'd share. It's not as dramatic or complicated, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. I really enjoy the podcast. Thank you so much for being so fun and entertaining to listen to. Jim. Damn.
Pathological lying is so weird.
And for so long.
Yeah, I don't understand how people do it.
How are you not so anxious and worried all the time that someone's going to find out about you?
That's probably part of the rush or something. They probably like that feeling. I don't understand it.
It's crazy.
Oh God, that's so fucking weird.
Okay, well, we got some voicemails.
Woohoo.
Here we go.
Hi, this is a message for the web crawlers. This is Laura from Louisiana.
Hi.
So I love the mailbag episodes, but only when I can understand what people are saying.
Oh, no.
Okay, this is going to sound really hypocritical if my voicemail comes out sounding scratchy and awful.
You sound fine.
But some of you leaving voicemails need to speak up a little and enunciate because some of us bitches are deaf. I am very hard of hearing, and I listen to Melissa and Allie talking about whatever they heard on the voicemail, and I'm like, when did they say that? It got me out here like my grandma, like, huh? What? What'd you say? So, I don't know. I know some of us are anxious and never really speak up when we talk. Who among us? But please, for us fellow deaf bitches out there, please speak up just a little. I can't hear, and I'm only 24. I'm not losing my hearing that bad. I was born this way, okay?
That's it. Yeah, I mean, there for sure are some voicemails that are hard to hear, and I try to edit them to like make them a little clearer, but like sometimes people use like different speakers, like they use their AirPod speakers or whatever. But I think
I'm going hard of hearing. I was in Costco, or maybe it's ADD. I don't know what it is, but if there's multiple sounds at once, I just hear nothing instead. Like I was
tune out.
I was in Costco, and like the people behind me were having a discussion, the people in front of me were having a discussion, and there was like all the noise of Costco, and then like the clerk was trying to like talk to me, and I like could not hear anything he was saying. It was honestly
He's like, ma'am,
weird.
The Cheetos are on aisle 4.
I honestly had to be like, I can't hear you. And I had to like go behind the desk and like just like look at him in the eye in order to like hear what he was saying. I think it was like sensory overload where I like just couldn't. My mind was like, there's too much going on. I need to like zone in on this one person. It was that's really never happened to me before. It was really bizarre.
Yeah, I feel like that is a combination of like being overwhelmed and just like, there's too much happening. I can't concentrate on anything. Everyone just shut up.
Yeah, I was like, my brain like doesn't know where to focus right now. Like, and you're trying to talk. It was so weird.
But anyway, I'll try to edit these. I try to edit them clearer. Sometimes y'all be rambling. Y'all be rambling.
Y'all be rambling.
Okay, next message.
Hi, this is for the web crawlers. I already called once this week, actually, and left, like, basically a fan mail, which is... I was just at my friend's birthday, beach night, and, like, a group of people was chatting, just being like, oh, what are you doing over the summer? And my friend's boyfriend was like, I'm going to Bohemian Grove with my dad.
Bohemian Grove?
What?
I was kind of like, wait, I've heard of that before. And I kind of gave him a look, and he was like, oh, it's that. And then he was trying to sell it off to this other person as, like, he was going camping with his dad or something. But then I was like, wait, I know what Bohemian Grove is because you guys have talked about it on Webcrawlers. And then he was like, oh, you know what it is? And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, don't they love to pee outside or something? And then he started laughing, and he was like, oh, yeah, because he's, like, been there once before. And it was just so funny and so weird. And he was talking about, like, I guess there's, like, a clubhouse in the city, too. And he was talking about, like, the cigar room in there and how they all have to wear, like, suits and ties. And it was just really weirding me out that I knew what that was because of web crawlers. I really felt like y'all educated me, and like I had this funny little moment where he was just trying to be like, oh, I'm camping with my dad, and then I was like, that's not what you're doing.
You're doing some blood rituals.
Like going to
what?
I don't know, a weird like rich man party. Anyways, so sorry if this doesn't really make sense. I've been in the sun all day. That's all.
Bohemian Grove's gonna go do some weird men
don't they
rituals.
Pee on each other there?
That's the one takeaway from the episode. I heard they pee on each other.
I think there's pee stuff there.
Okay, next message.
Good morning, web crawlers.
Good morning.
I wanted to call and tell you something funny I used to think when I was little. So
Okay.
let me tell you right now. So when I was little, when I would see like gravestones or like on TV, because there was no gravestones where I was in Cali where I lived. Anyways, I would see gravestones and they would say like on TV, they would say like R.I.P. And as a little kid, I would just think, oh, those gravestones, they say RIP. So I'd be like, wow, these like people are hardcore. Back then, they would, they would just write RIP, like they're ripping people or something. I thought it was like something malignant or something. But then it turns out when I got older, it meant R.I.P. And I was like, I can't believe it. Like I used to think this said RIP instead of said R.I.P. Like rest in peace. I'm like, oh, that's a little more wholesome. It makes more sense. Anyways, y'all have a nice day. I'm gonna finish my oat milk latte.
Ooh.
Bye.
Ooh, I don't mind if I do.
Clearly. I'm gonna start going.
Okay. RIP.
That's really funny.
Man, the thoughts that kids have.
I know, right?
Crazy the shit I believed. Okay, next message.
Hello, ladies. It's James from Las Vegas.
Hello.
I was just listening to Reverse Catfish, and Allie mentioned being cremated, and, girl, I have to enlighten you about something. First of all, apparently, hold on, this might get loud in just a second.
Are you in a pool?
Sorry. Apparently, cremation is really bad for the environment. Like, I wanted to be cremated too, and like, I wanted my ashes to be put under a tree, like something green and witchy like that.
Yeah.
But then I found something even witchier, and Allie, I think you might appreciate it.
Being shot into space or
It's something
something?
called a mycelium death shroud.
What?
It's essentially this like shroud that you're buried in that has like mycelium in it, like mushrooms.
Oh, like mold.
Oh.
And then, like, once you die, as you're decomposing, the mushroom spores will, like, they'll eat away, they'll help you, get, what's the word? I literally just said it.
Decompose.
They'll help you, I'm going to say disintegrate. They'll help you disintegrate, but then they'll turn all of you into nutrients for the soil. They'll get rid of any toxins because there are toxins in our body. Any pollutants that we've inhaled, they're still going to be in our body when we die.
Cool.
And mushrooms can actually like filter out a lot of those toxins.
Yeah.
And honestly, girl, when I die, I'm going to be put into the earth and my body is going to feed the earth, girl. I'm going to become dust and my dust is going to team out into the world and fly into people's eyes and mouths.
Ew.
But
No.
not like burnt dust. I'm going to be like fresh dust.
No.
Little mushroom dust. Let's be mushroom dust pals, Allie. Sorry, I'm looking high. Anyway, have a good rest of your day. I hope I enlighten people, and I hope I got people talking and thinking about getting buried in a mushroom shroud.
Yeah.
Let's all do
I'm doing it.
You can also buy it ahead of time, and you can get one for your pet. So you can bury it in the backyard, and then you can have, like, mushrooms. I don't know if you can actually grow mushrooms, but, like, the mushrooms will, like, actually grow up to the ground, or if they'll only stay underground. I'm not sure. But you can get one for your dog. You can get one in advance and keep it. And, yeah, and it apparently can keep indefinitely, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, love you guys. Stay safe. Have a blessed, wonderful, beautiful day. Love you all. Bye. La, la, la.
Okay, so I just Googled mushroom burial.
Yeah.
And the first thing that pops up is, would you get buried in a mushroom suit like Luke Perry?
No way. He did it?
It's a suit. A mushroom suit. His daughter posted it on Instagram. She said, mushrooms now hold an entirely new meaning for her.
Wow.
Any explanation I give will not do justice to the genius that is the mushroom burial suit, but it is essentially an eco-friendly burial option via mushrooms. She posted a photo.
Wow.
Huh. That's a mushroom
Whoa, that's crazy.
suit. California-based green burial company. Weird. A better way to reduce the body's toxic pollutants, including lead and mercury.
I'd do that. I think that's genius. Genius.
Oh, he did a TED Talk. The inventor, J. Rim Lee. He did a TED Talk with wearing the suit.
Wearing it?
It's like a weird black suit. I don't know. I think it's cool.
I would 100% do it. I think that's great.
That's awesome.
Wow. Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Cool new way to get buried.
Yeah.
Okay, next message.
Hey, web crawlers. This is Cammie from the Discord. I hope you guys are doing well.
Hi.
I just called because I had a brainwave. Basically, I think you guys should move your 90-Day Fiancé podcast into the Web Crawlers Patreon. And that's a perfect solution because people won't be nitpicking you. You'll have content. And then also, we'll get to that sweet 90-day content that we love. And honestly, I started watching 90 Day with you guys. I got super into it. And then, you stopped and I stopped. So it's I need you guys so that I can watch the show. So hope you'll consider it. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.
You're watching this season, right?
Yeah, duh. I haven't watched today's episode yet.
I haven't either.
I mean, we've thought about that. Maybe we will. I think it's more of just a time and editing issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe we can just do an unfiltered riff.
It's a great show. Great show.
The best show of all time.
Hello, this is a message for web crawlers. This is Anna. I sound kind of crazy because I just got a feeling. But
a feeling?
Urgent information. There's a freaking gas station by my house who sells Dippin' Dots.
Oh.
And they have all the flavors, and they're in little packages in a cooler. And I think it's going to change my life because it's literally the best thing I've ever seen. And get this, the package, which is very substantial, only 130 calories. Hello?
Interesting.
Calories.
That's a freaking crazy amount of calories. This is a house food. Good Lord. I'm going to be going there every single time I visit.
Yeah, that's like a yogurt.
But, a question for you guys. What is your favorite flavor of Dippin' Dots? Because mine is cotton candy because I'm a child. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I love Dippin' Dots, and I love you. Bye.
I mean, I would say my favorite flavor is just my favorite ice cream flavor.
I haven't had Dippin' Dots in I think 25 years.
I know, I haven't either. I think we're gonna have
to try. I think they had a banana split Dippin' Dots that I liked,
like chocolate banana mix.
Yeah, or was there a
Dippin'
Dots? Because I don't think that they had
flavors.
conventional flavors. Yeah, there was banana split that I liked. Well, you can buy a bulk bag online. No thanks.
Ooh, no bueno.
Yeah, Cool Mint Crunch ice cream. That was good.
Oh, yeah. Kettle corn.
Ugh.
Milk. I mean, I always got the chocolate. I just love the chocolate that they had. Cake batter. Oh, cake batter is really good.
Birthday cake ice cream. That's
birthday cake ice cream is always delicious.
Guys, can you not?
Your dog's barking.
Yeah.
Bubblegum flavor.
Rainbow ice. Liberty ice. Oh, Liberty ice looks like it tastes like those popsicles you eat on the 4th of July.
The red, white, and blue ones.
Yeah.
Every flavor is good.
Wait. I just found something that's going to change
my life.
Dippin' Dots frozen dot maker.
Huh?
At Target. Hold on.
What?
I'm sending it to the group chat.
Oh, like an ice cream maker.
But it's Dippin' Dot maker.
What? 1999.
You can have it. It can be delivered as soon as 2 p.m. Today.
Huh? I lived like a few blocks from a Target.
This is crazy. How?
Available near you, ready within 2 hours. Pick up from inside the store.
Tell me how.
I wonder if they give you... What do they give you? Includes dispenser, an Orbit, 2 pop pens, 3 cups,
Use
3
any
spoons.
drink mix, soda, juice, or milk to make your own Dippin' Dots.
Oh, it just like freezes, but it's in little teeny dots.
I mean, I think that essentially it's just a like a ice cube tray of tiny dots.
Yeah, it's an ice cube tray of tiny dots. I mean, that's essentially what Dippin' Dots
And then you
is.
pop it out and have Dippin' Dots.
I mean, yeah.
Sure.
That's
What
a great
scam.
like Secret Santa gift or like white elephant gift.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, good to
Okay.
know. Good to know.
Wow, they're selling on eBay for $87. So you should buy it at
What?
Target and then resell it on eBay.
Okay.
Hey, Webcrawlers, it's Kendall.
Hi, Kendall.
I'm on to you, bitches. Today I realized that you guys are a pyramid scheme. I can't speak. A pyramid scheme, and
We're a
it's really
pyramid-
We're a
obvious
pyramid
because
scheme?
MLM obviously stands for Melissa, Allie, with an L, and Maria.
That's
Fuck,
true.
you got
You
us.
guys are not slick. I can see right past you.
Busted.
But nothing's ever going to happen because Allie's the chief of police, so
It's an inside job.
I kind of, it's ridiculous, and you guys need to try a little harder to hide your pyramid scheme duties. And that's when Maria's probably gone because the guilt started to kick in.
The FBI
And
She wasn't
Yeah.
making enough, and so she got booted out.
anymore. So now it's just MO. So I'm on to you.
Oh, well, maybe we are, maybe we aren't.
That's a good shirt. Like, yes, we're an MLM. Like-
Melissa, Allie.
Allie, Maria. Yeah.
Yeah, we're an MLM. Next message.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Lindsay from Atlanta. I've called once before, but it was kind of a while ago.
Yeah.
I need to go over a timeline to reach the point of what I'm calling about.
Okay.
So a couple months ago, I found out about you guys, and I was like, this is perfect. What's up? And so I started from the beginning, and I was binging all your episodes, this, that, and that. And then I got to the whole Craig synchronicity part.
Oh, boy.
And then
That's where it all changed.
Yeah.
About the synchronicity between, you guys talking about Lady Gaga's dogs and how French bulldogs can't reproduce. And then I saw a TikTok about it, and yeah, cool. So after that, I keep listening, and it's been a while now, but I'm right at around episode 300, I think.
It's 300
And-
episodes.
God, y'all are crazy.
Everyone is calling in now and saying how they're oh, so many people are leaving synchronicity.
Well, yeah.
episodes. And I'm like, oh no, because I don't know if you guys have listened to mine yet, because I haven't gotten that far. But if you have, I'm just afraid I'm gonna hear you guys play it and be like, oh my gosh, they play it. And then the next voicemail in that episode is going to be sick and tired of hearing everyone calling about these synchronicities. So basically, that's that. I'm just panicking a little bit. Anyhow, that's really all that I have. Love you guys so much. Yeah, I'm really trying to avoid studying for finals, so I should tell you. Okay, let me get back to avoiding my responsibilities. Bye.
Yeah, after that Craig episode, it's been a good year since every week there's a synchronicity.
Yeah, there's a
call.
synchronicity. Yeah,
He really-
that's all we're known for now.
He set something off in people, and they were like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god." Okay, next message.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. It's Matt. I hate that I'm calling you twice in 1 week, and it makes me feel a little crazy. I don't know.
Don't
But
feel
in the most
crazy.
recent mailbag, you had a lady who talked about brujeria and
Yeah.
about how ex-boyfriend would get drunk and, like, see things. So, like, my ex-girlfriend was, her grandma was in a brujeria. She was a witch, essentially. And she would practice. And so she made sure to only ever practice, like, you know, like white magic, I think is what it's called. And so, but it was crazy because it did follow my ex-girlfriend, and she would always, like, have, like, a certain, I guess, I want to say spiritual, I'm not going to say spiritual encounters, but, like, you know, she was always having some kind of feelings everywhere. But most importantly, she used to have a dream about a man that, like, she would see, and that he was, like, always, like, looking over her shoulder and watching her. Not like a creepy way. At least she never made it seem like a creepy way. It was always in, like, a like a nice, friendly kind of way. And so she would, like, see him in mirrors when because, like, she would wake up and she'd see him in mirrors. But she could move and stuff like that. So it's not like she was having sleep paralysis. She said one time that she went to, like, wash her hands, and, like, the sink, like, her sink in the what is it called where the dishwasher's at? The kitchen. There we go. And, like, I said dishwasher, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, and, like, the kitchen, and so she would see, like, his reflection, and, like, she used to dream about him, and she would dream that, like, she'd marry this man, and, like, that they would have, like, a family and stuff like that. And, like, she would tell her grandma, and her grandma was like, oh, like, you know, it just, like, it'd be like that, and that kind of, like, situation. And honestly, like, it's a scary kind of thing. And I used to be super concerned that, like, I was going to lose my hair if I pissed off her granddaughter. Like, she was going to get rid of my hair because that's, like, my favorite thing. And, yeah. Oh, I've also, like, dreamt about her grandma. And, like, she always tells me, like, I hope my granddaughter's doing good and you're not being, like, a dick and stuff like that. I don't know if she knows that we broke up and, like, wherever she's at. But, like, you know, yeah, it was always kind of scary. So that's all I got for you. Bye.
Dang. Okay.
Yikes.
Interesting. Okay, next message.
Hey guys, this is Zach calling to you live from New York.
New York.
Previously,
It's
one of
Saturday
the
night.
Epstein boys trapped on Epstein Island. But I was just listening to your episode about near-death experiences and how if there was a movie about it. There's not a movie, but there's the show The OA from the sci-fi icon Britt Merling, where the whole premise is about a group of people that are being experimented on, that they do numerous near-death experiences to try to get to other dimensions. And if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Justice for the OA, we need season 3. And that's all I got. I miss you so much, Maria and Allie and Melissa. Love you guys. Thank you for holding it down. Bye-bye.
Yeah, did you watch the OA?
I didn't, but everyone, like, loves it. And I remember people were so mad when it was canceled.
People were furious.
I should watch it. I watched Sense8 and I liked it.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that.
By the Wachowskis or whatever.
The Matrix?
The Matrixers.
The Matrices?
Yeah, the Matrices. But yeah, I should watch the OA.
Yeah, I watched it. I like the first season more than the second season, but I mean,
how many are there total?
I think there's 2.
Oh, yeah. They always get cut off at 1 or 2.
Yeah. Great show. That Britt Marling. She's great.
Hello. I'm leaving a message for the web crawlers. Hello, web crawlers. This is Yu Yang from Vancouver. Actually, I should say Allie, Melissa, and Maria. Okay, so I want to start off my voicemail today with something about Margaret Cho. So every time I call in, just like every other listener, you get this option to leave like 4 or 5 or 6 different podcasts. And Webcrawler is the first one that's listed, so that's really cool.
Hell yeah, it is.
But then, like, somewhere down the line, there's one from Margaret Cho. And I have to be honest, she's like the only name that I recognize because she's like a B-list celebrity from the 90s, I think. And she's like super funny, by the way. So I don't mean,
we love Margaret Cho.
I don't know why I call it B-list, right? But she's super funny.
She is.
And I'm just wondering, like, who gets more voicemails? Do you think like Margaret Cho gets more voicemails?
I think we get
the answer.
Or is it the other way around? Or is like Margaret Cho listening to these voicemails and then she's like laughing her ass off because the web crawler voicemails are so hilarious. I'm just wondering. I don't know if anybody else thought that before, but or is there any way you can get your own personalized voicemail so you don't have to go into this kind of funnel of the 5 or 6 different podcasts?
Well, the producers.
Okay, I have to make a confession. There's something else I wanted to say today. It has to do with your voices. Ali's voice and Melissa's. So, it took me a long time, actually until last night. So I've been listening to the show for months, a few months now. I'm not one of those people that's been here for a year, but just like maybe 4 or 5 months. And it really took me until last night to understand which one is Melissa, which one is Ali.
Really?
Oh,
and
wow.
I love you guys, but I couldn't tell which one is which.
Oh, weird.
But I kind of figured it out. So Ali's voice, she sounds more like she's from like Long Island. And I don't know if that's where she's from, but she does have that kind of Long Island,
California,
type of,
baby.
voice. And then the thing about Melissa is that I can't really pinpoint Melissa's accent, but like Melissa, she does like, I see, gotcha, ooh, very nice. She does that kind of speaking voice.
I think you might have us mixed up.
I find that really adorable. So yeah, I just want to keep up the good work. But I finally know your voices now. I know which one's Melissa. I know which one's Ali, and it makes me feel like more of a fan. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll end with this.
Yeah, that is funny when because I've listened to so many podcasts and at first you don't know who's speaking and when you do figure out, you're like, I figured out who's speaking.
Yeah.
It's like a thing.
No, the producers listen to the voicemails and then they send them to
I think we for sure get the most voicemails because the other podcasts, I know The Alarmist, they rarely do mailbag episodes, and then the other podcasts they're not in season currently, so I don't think.
So I think that we get the most.
And Maria
just
goes
by
through all
default.
of them.
I think we get the most by default.
Okay, this is the last voicemail of the day. It's a short one.
Hi, this is Clara from Alexandria, Virginia.
Hi.
I'm calling for Allison and Melissa from Webcrawlers.
Yeah,
I'm really enjoying the podcast, and I wanted to know about some of y'all's favorite conspiracy theories, and if you had any cool stories to share about that. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.
Favorite conspiracy? I mean,
I think we both think that the owl did it in the staircase.
The staircase, the owl. I am really convinced after the last episode.
Yes. Yeah, I think we're both team owl. Yeah,
I'm telling you can't rule it out.
No, I don't think, and I think we're also both Jean-Benet heads.
I was going to say Jean-Benet, the brother.
Yeah, the brother did it.
And then the family's covering it up because they didn't.
And the family's covering it up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think that those are two hot takes. Both episodes that we've never done. Also, so I think maybe we should.
No, we did the staircase episode.
Oh, we did.
Remember when Craig came on and he was like, "Ladies, are you shitting me that 2 women have fallen down the stairs in Michael Peterson's presence, and you think it was an owl?" We gotta. Maybe I'll repost that episode.
Feathers and talon marks. You try to explain it.
Yeah, did we do a Jean-Benet episode? I don't think we did.
No, we've never. I think we've meant to, and we never.
We
should were gonna do one around Christmas, but then we were like, we can't do a Christmas Jean-Benet episode. Yeah, maybe we should do that. But
I got a lot of thoughts about Jean-Benet.
We do have a lot of thoughts about Jean-Benet. So yeah, I think we got it. And also, I think we also love Nexium. We're trying to score. So, Claire, I don't know if this is. No, I didn't. It didn't have it. Yeah, Claire Brofman's lawyers reached out to me and said that she is open to an interview
She's
would like an interview.
Jail.
To try to clear her name. Yeah, but she's in jail. So then I responded being like, is she not incarcerated right now?
Hello,
like,
is
how
she
can do
currently
a podcast?
incarcerated? Yeah, very professionally.
Yeah. And then I got a response saying like, hello, Allison and team. And the lawyers are like, well, we can do it now, or we're trying to figure out the logistics of Claire doing interviews.
Yeah, because her lawyers are like, we could come on, and I'm like, we don't want the lawyers.
Yeah, we don't
to
want
come
lawyers on.
Boring.
So I just said circle back when Claire's avail. So
we'd love to have her on, see what she has to say.
I mean, I know we don't love NXIVM, but we are super interested in NXIVM and how we're super interested in cults. So I think that's another thing too. So if Claire could end up coming on and explain all that, that'd be pretty interesting.
You got to explain yourself, Claire.
Explain yourself. She's alleging that she didn't know about DOS and that she wasn't privy to all of that.
That she was taken advantage of. Which, I mean,
maybe. I don't,
sure.
I mean, who knows? Yeah, she didn't know how far it went. Anyways, so also we'd love to know some of your guys' favorite controversies,
like
crimes,
the moon landing
cults.
Hoax, the Stanley Kubrick moon landing.
Australia is not real. All the normal stuff. Has anyone even been there before?
No.
Have you been to Australia, Melissa?
I haven't. It's that
exactly.
I've been most every other continents, but never Australia or Antarctica.
Exactly. So anyways, please call in and tell us whether or not Australia is real or if birds are drones or, your favorite conspiracy theories. The number 626-604-6262 or shoot us an email. I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And that's all, folks. Bye.
Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.